Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to crack open the scammer's playbook. We're going to look at these psychological tricks they use in these big investment and lottery scams. The traps that are designed to turn your financial dreams into a total nightmare.
Think about that question for a second. It's powerful, right? It's the key that unlocks our deepest hopes. And scammers, they know this. They're not actually selling stocks or lottery tickets. They're selling the feeling of that dream, a life completely free from money stress.
And this right here captures their whole method perfectly. See, they aren't selling a product. They're selling a fantasy, and it's an intoxicating one. They create this emotional bubble that makes the impossible feel totally real. So in this explainer, we're going to give you the pin to pop that bubble before it costs you everything.
All right, let's dive into the first play from their book, The Surprise Win Trap. It's a classic for a reason, and you know what? It always starts with a bolt from the blue. News that just seems way too good to be true. These guys are masters of illusion. The letterhead looks official. The person on the phone sounds calm and professional. And the prize money, well, it's a number that could change your life forever. Their entire goal is to short-circuit your critical thinking with just pure, overwhelming excitement. And here it is. This is the pivot, the single move that reveals the entire con. They dangle millions in front of you, but then they say you need to pay a few $1,000s first for taxes or fees. This is the critical lie. Legitimate winnings have taxes taken out of the prize money. You never ever pay to collect.
This simple idea is your shield. It's the golden rule. Seriously, just burn this into your memory. If you have to pay money to get money, it is a scam. Every single time. There are no exceptions.
Now, a really common twist on this scam involves foreign lotteries. You might get a call about winning the Spanish El Gordo or something like that. But here's the real kicker. For a U.S. citizen, it's actually a federal crime to play a foreign lottery by mail or phone. So they're not just lying about the prize, they're asking you to believe you won a contest you weren't even legally allowed to enter in the first place.
Okay, on to play number 2, the fake profit machine. This is kind of like the scam's modern tech-savvy cousin. It doesn't just target hope, it targets ambition, your desire to actually grow your wealth. And honestly, its sophistication is what makes it so incredibly dangerous.
The hook is a really professional-looking website or an app. You log in and you see a dashboard, just like this one, showing your money just multiplying through AI stock trades or crypto gains. It feels real. It feels brilliant. You feel like you finally cracked the code to getting rich. And this, well, this is the magician's trick revealed. Behind the curtain of that slick dashboard, there are no trades, there's no crypto, no AI. It's just the scammer literally typing numbers into a fake website. Your money was gone the second you sent it. What you're watching is just a cartoon of your own financial fantasy. So what happens when you actually want to cash out? You see those amazing profits, and you decide, okay, it's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And this is the exact moment the trap, which has been open this whole time, finally springs shut. All of a sudden, there's a problem. Your account is locked. To get your master profits, you just need to pay a 10% withdrawal fee or some international tax. Just stop and think about how absurd that is for a second. They are demanding more of your real money so they can release your fake profits. This is what we call a recovery scam. It's a second scam layered on top of the first one just to bleed you dry.
And finally, we get to play number 3, and it's maybe the most insidious of all. The friend in disguise doesn't use fancy tech or promises of random luck. No, it uses something far more powerful against you, your own human connection, your own trust.
This is something called affinity fraud. A predator joins a group that's built on trust. Could be a church, a hobby club, a community organization. They don't rush it. They play the long game, spending months, sometimes even years, building what feel like genuine friendships. And only when they've become a trusted insider do they bring out a private investment opportunity, just for the group. It is literally weaponizing community. Now, this advice might feel a little cynical, but it's such a crucial financial boundary. Never invest based on friendship alone. Think about it this way. A true friend will respect you being cautious. They'll encourage you to do your homework. A scammer who's pretending to be your friend, they'll use your relationship to create pressure and urgency. The defense against this is actually a pretty simple 2-step process. First, just pause. You have to create a mental firewall between your personal feelings for the person and the financial deal they're offering. Second, verify.
Before you hand over a single cent, go to the official SEC website, investor.gov. You can instantly check if the person and their company are legally registered. It takes less than 5 minutes, and I'm telling you, it is the ultimate lie detector.
So, we've dissected the scammers' playbook. We've exposed their traps. Now, let's forge your financial shield by just quickly reviewing the major red flags that should set off alarm bells instantly.
Let's just make these warning signs crystal clear. First, being asked to pay any fee to get a prize. Next, being told you have to pay with something untraceable, like gift cards. Seeing profits on a website that just seem to defy logic. Feeling pressured by someone in your social circle. And finally, being told to pay a fee just to get your own money out. These aren't just red flags, they are blaring sirens. If you see even one, the only move is to walk away.
Let's end on this thought. You worked hard for your money, for your future, for your security. That is the real prize, and the best way to protect it is to remember that if an opportunity feels like a dream come true, it's almost certainly a carefully crafted lie. Stay safe out there.